This is a segment where we take a look at a board game based on an IP, and I tell you if the IP and the mechanisms match. Today we're looking at Red Rising by Stonemaier Games. On your turn, you can do one of two things. You can play a card from your hand. You start the game out with 5, and you'll play it for this little power that is right here. Then I can go to one of the 3 other locations. I can pick up a card into my hand, and then when I do, I activate this location. So in this case, Mars gives me helium. And that's a turn of the game. If I don't want to do that, because I like the cards that are in my hand, I choose not to, I can simply draw a card from the top, put it in any location I want, then roll this dice and do what it says. Those are the 2 options. The game will end when 7 is reached here, somebody has 7 here, or somebody has reached 7 helium. This game reminds me of Monopoly. And you're like, how does that remind you of Monopoly? Because it's an existing game, Fantasy Realms, and you just slapped an IP on it, changed a couple things maybe to make it feel more like that. But at the end of the day, this is Fantasy Realms, and you're having a Red Rising IP attached to it, I suppose. There are some relationships from the characters that perhaps make sense if you read through the books. And I think some of those relationships will make sense, but they're all played out in the same Fantasy Realms type of game. I don't feel like there's anything unique to this that brings that universe to your gaming table. The artwork is there, and it's nice, and you know some of the relationships will make sense, perhaps. But I don't feel like there's anything drawing me in. This is an abstract experience to score points, and that's about it. I never felt like, oh, I'm getting this character, I'm doing this, or having this adventure. It just felt like mechanisms. And I think that's okay until you slap an IP on something, and then you have Monopoly, Fraggle Rock, or Monopoly, the Beatles, and it's all the same game. I think you're better off maybe going with a different version of this. Fantasy Realms is really good. I do like the Marvel remix, which is the same problem, because I just like that IP better. So, I am nothing if not a hypocrite. So, Red Rising is one that I don't feel like the mechanisms and the IP match, and one I would skip altogether.